Good morning, members. It's Miss Kennedy here, and I am ready to do another morning activity with you all. So today we're doing a brain game type of activity, something that will stimulate our brain and something Miss Kennedy cares a lot about, which is sign language. So as we know, there's so many different languages around the globe, around the country, and each of them are important and unique and represent who we are and our culture and where we're from. But a language that I find really cool is sign language. So sign language is a language that is used to typically communicate with nonverbal communicators or people who have a hearing disability. And sometimes sign language is used for other reasons as well. So you see a lot of sign language at concerts and maybe at other shows or public events, press conferences. That way people who do have a hearing disability are able to have an equal right to understand what's going on, right? And so we're not going to get too complex today. We're just going to do very basic sign language. So like any other language, it takes a long time to learn it all. Miss Kennedy is still working on learning a lot of it, and it's not something that comes overnight. It takes a lot of practice. So if sign language is something you never thought you would be interested in or you're not interested in, just remember you never know when you might need to communicate with someone non-verbally, and you never know when that person may know sign language, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to go through the alphabet 2 times. And I'm going to use my cheat sheet the first time, and then the second time I'm going to try to do it on my own. So we have A, we have B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, cover the thumb on M, N, put it, oh no, N is actually between the 2 fingers, so N, O, P, and then we have Q, R, S, T is through the first one, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So that's the alphabet in sign language. So for verbal communicators, we may just sing our alphabets, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But for a nonverbal communicator, we may do the alphabet by this. So this is really important because if you are ever trying to communicate with someone who may not be able to verbally communicate, maybe they may try to sign you like hi, H-I or something, and then you would understand that that person is saying hi to you, right? So it's just like any language, a gateway to connection and understanding each other. So I'm going to try to do the alphabet one more time. Maybe you join in with me if you remember any of it. If not, you can come back to this video. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, oh no, I messed up, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So there we go. Good job if you participated in that one. And so that's the alphabet. So once we get the alphabet down, we can communicate with people who are nonverbal communicators really well because they may know the alphabet, and as long as we can spell out a word, then we're going to be able to communicate with them. But there is other signs created to more easy access sign language. So instead of signing out hi, right, you just place the hand on the head and you just hi, kind of like you're saluting, hi, right? And so sign language is also a lot about facial expressions and body language and things like that. So for example, we have my name is K E N N E D Y. My name is Kennedy. So now I'll do that without speaking. My name is. So you would do literally a hand on the heart or the chest. My name is. Double two fingers together. Double tap twice. And then you would sign your own name. My name is, right? Or if you're asking someone what their name is, you kind of like take your eyebrows down. So like I said, it's about facial expression too. So you kind of squint and you go, your name is what? So that's how you would ask someone their name. So for us, we go, my name is, and then we sign. But for them, like asking them what their name is, you would go. So that means your name is what? So that one is pretty cool as well. And then there was a couple more I wanted to do with you all. So we learned the alphabet. We learned how to ask someone their name and how to say our name to someone, which are really two important things. We learned how to say hello. And then there was one last thing I wanted to learn. Oh yeah, this is a really, really cool one. So if you ever see someone signing this, that means they want to play, which is pretty cool, right? So if someone who is a nonverbal communicator is doing that, that means they want to play. So if they're like this, kind of like a hang loose, but more out and in, that means play. And then the last one we're going to do for today is this one, which means more. So if you ever see a nonverbal communicator doing this too, that would mean they're asking for more of whatever it is going on. So maybe that would be more food, more of the toys, more help maybe. And so like I said, there is a lot to learn in sign language. It's not something you learn overnight, but that shouldn't discourage you. If you are interested in sign language, there is tons of videos online, free resources that you can access on the internet. And remember, maybe if you aren't particularly interested in it, you may have a use for it one day, just like any other language. If I was to learn Spanish and I went to Costa Rica or a Spanish-speaking country, it would really benefit me because I could better communicate with the people around me. And with sign language, we can learn to communicate with nonverbal speakers, which is a lot of the population. People speak and communicate, or not speak, excuse me, people communicate nonverbally. So I think it's just it's a tool to inclusivity. And if you do not know what that word is, that's your homework for the day, is to look up what inclusive means. I-N-C-L-U-S-I-V-E, inclusive. So by learning sign language, we can make other people's lives inclusive so they can understand us and we can understand them. So with that, I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you soon.